Hello! Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody. Welcome back to another Yomedani Kumiko stream. Konnichiwa, everybody. Hey there, Cursed Fruit. Hey, Metroid. Welcome, Rack. Hey, Pacvim. Hello, everybody who's lurking and everybody else. Hope everyone is doing well today. Ready to play some Mahjong. As you guys know, or I thought I made it clear, but this is gonna be at least partially like playing with the audience. So if you guys want to play Mahjong, feel free to check out Mahjong Soul, sign up. We'll try to get everybody who wants to play. I don't know if there's gonna be a full set of 4 or more, or we'll see. Which outfit should you vote for? Wait, there's outfits to vote for? Is that like a thing in game? I don't even know. Is there like an outfit voting for thing? Let me change my... Let's go with the streamer with nice nails. You see outfit vote on your screen, it should be... Oh! Limited time return of favorite outfits. Voting ticket missions. I wanna vote. What else do you do with the vote? I have this outfit. Ooh, Lisa's outfit is cute. I want Xenia's outfit. I've been meaning to get that. Oh, that's a cute one. They got some good ones. I'm gonna go for Xenia Halloween Party. We can inflate the outfit you want. I'm not actually gonna worry about it. You can get, like, you can work on getting currency to eventually, like, give gifts to your characters and unlock the Yaku announcements and stuff, like I have for all these characters. See, if you max their bond, then they start saying, like, you know, the Yaku, like at the end of the game when it says like all the stuff that you've won. You know how sometimes it's voiced and sometimes it's not. It's only voiced if you've like maxed out the character's bond, and that's including the free characters, Ichihime. Like, you can max out their bond and get their voiced Yaku. And you can also give them this to unlock their second outfit. It requires a lot of gifts though over time, like a lot. It's pretty grindy, I would admit. But Ichihime, at least Ichihime is cute, and Nikaido is alright. Anyway, let's get to playing. I don't know how much time people have. We're gonna do a short. Let's go with the brat. Wait, did I select her? She's a brat.
けを食べたいだなんて変態ね。ほら、あんして。仕方ないから一口だけ分けてあげるわ。
What's this? A press illustration will be refreshed and shop at random every Monday. Oh, these are cute. Hold on. What do those need again? Triangle. Damn. Four spears of will. Ah, fuck it. Go to items illustration. Items. Hey, there we go. The free-to-play grind is very unfriendly in this game, I've heard. Yeah, it kind of is. It's a long grind. Which is why I'm on Mahjong Soul Whale. Anyway, let's go to friendly match. Create room. 4-player. East only. So East only, like, a full game is called a South usually, and that's 2-win match, like an East and South. So it's it's going around the table twice essentially for 2-win. East only is just going around the table once. Okay. Rules. Never tried 2-win. If you look in the it'll say like East and South. Okay. It'll say like oh, that's nice illustration. The thigh highs. Totally worth it. Alright. No cheating. Well, I don't actually care that much, honestly. Since people are still learning. But if you want to not look at my hand, feel free. Or, you know. Not cheating is ideal, but oh man, 4 norths. The north player conning 4 norths. Oh my god. You started with 3 norths. See, like, you can actually, like, I don't know, in Mahjong I feel like it's nice because over the course of a single hand you can, like, really, like, vary in the amount of attention and focus you're paying on any one part of the game. If you're, like, multitasking, you know? I mean, you're always kind of multitasking in Mahjong because you're kind of evaluating what's going on with your hand while also, like, scoping out what's in other people's discards to influence what you would choose to discard and stuff. That's the thing. That's once you start getting into like actual intermediate plays when you're actually like reading the opponent's discards to. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Oh. Half outside. Really? Wow. You got Chanta. Chanta doesn't exist. Chanta is not a real Yaku. What did you just do? What the hell? You just got Chanta. That's funny. Chanta is the common name to Honchanta Yaochu, yeah. Oh, this is looking good. Honchanta Yaochu. Honchanta Yaochu. Yeah, you basically where you have all terminals, where you have like all of your groups have at least one terminal in them, and all your groups have at least one terminal in them, and or like honor tiles. That was pretty good though. Chanta, yeah. People joke that Chanta doesn't exist as a Yaku because like you can try going for it, but it's so hard to get a lot of times. It exists and you can go for it definitely, but like that's just a joke I know people have. Like, oh, Chanta doesn't exist. Although when you're newer, you might like end up going for Chanta a lot, just cause you see it and you're like, oh, I can go for it, but it's probably not the best idea. Sometimes it can be good to go for it, you know, you have to kind of evaluate. It's as you play more, you'll get better at your kind of intuition. Hey, welcome, Sechihyeo. Oh, what the fuck? Uh-oh, we got the East player with the Easts. Hold up, I'm gonna grab this announcer's tea. The tea Suji. Yes! Sorry, Rek. Sawa. It's okay, it's just a one. But hey, it got the dealer. It got cursed fruit out of dealer, so I'm happy. And now I'm dealer. See, like, that's another thing that's like a part of Mahjong strategy, is evaluating when to go for cheap hands or when to go for expensive hands. Because if all you go for is cheap hands, you might win a lot, but you're not going to win very many points, and you're probably still going to lose. But if you go for only expensive hands, you might miss out on certain opportunities. So you kind of have to find a right balance, you know. But, you know, once you can start going for like the really high value hands relatively safely, that's when it starts getting good. Once you get the basic like strategy of how to shape mahjong hands, it gets pretty like, I don't know, because there's like an idea, like barring going for specific yaku, that's where it gets like more complicated and more interesting. Barring going for specific yaku, like when well, what was I saying? Wait. Oh, barring going for specific yaku, like there's a logical, ideal way of discarding your tiles to kind of like formulate a quote unquote like standard good hand. So like you can actually like train your efficiency and kind of like looking at a hand and figuring out what to discard. That's not that, and the thing is that's not affected by if you're going for specific yaku or if you're trying to avoid stuff on the board based on like what other people have, because a lot of times you have to not always discard the ideal tile because it's dangerous, you know. You can actually tell as the game goes on based on what people have discarded and what people have called how dangerous it is to drop certain tiles because you might get roned on. And playing safely and dangerously is what sets apart like newer players and more experienced players. Yeah, so you have to also learn how to give up too, because you're not always gonna. You kind of have to learn how to fold. And the thing is that in Mahjong, it's not obvious when you fold because you don't just like throw in your hand and you're like, I fold. When you fold, you're like discarding strategically so as not to lose. And not caring about the structure of your hand anymore. Like when you've folded, that means you've basically aborted any hope of like a good hand and you're just trying to avoid losing at that point. Hey, Richie Tanya, I'll take it. 3900 dealer. Oh no, Metroid is getting all the hits. But yeah, like sometimes it's like cause the thing is that like, you know, you might be getting to the point where there's only like 20 tiles left and you're like, your hand is still absolute garbage. At that point, you like, it's highly likely someone else is already like completing their hand, and it's really dangerous for you to just discard random tiles because they might run on you, right? If their hand is ready to be completed. So that's why you have to like, as the game goes on, it gets more and more dangerous to just throw out random tiles. In the beginning, it's pretty like safe because, you know, no one has a completed hand yet usually, and you know, like you're usually discarding like terminals and honors first, so like the game gets progressively more dangerous as it goes on, but it can still be dangerous and early because you can still have stuff like double Reachy where people Reachy on the first turn and stuff, and that's part of what makes it interesting though. Alright, we got a call. Wait, why did I take that? Yeah, let's go for it. Oh. Hey, nice Dora. Green Dragon Dora 2. Hey, I'm 100 ahead of you, Rek. GTF over here. That's also why it's fun to set up a Richi when your weight is a non-Yaku high wind. Yes. It throws people off. Yaku high is like refers to the wind that is currently active, like or your wind. So in East 3, like right now I'm North seat, so the North winds and the East winds are both valuable to me, the other winds are not. The North winds and the East winds are my Yakuhai winds. That's why off winds are not valuable to you as much, because even if you make like a meld with them, like by calling, it might not result in any Yaku on its own. That's why it can be good to just pass up calls and stuff. See, this game is going to be a short one relatively, because it only goes up to East 4. So after a lot of people consider like South games the true game, because East games are kind of too short, and a lot of people consider them a little too swingy, you know, because like one person will get like a good hand and like will just, or like come from behind in one round and then win. But like with Mahjong, like skill can like over longer games, skill can kind of help you out more, and it's a little less swingy, because if you're behind, you can still come back, or you can still, you know, there's still more opportunities. This is an interesting hand. Hey, for me, better be lucky than good. Ideally, you're both. But the nice thing about Mahjong is if you have like a basic level of understanding, then even if you're playing against really good people, you can sometimes still luck out. Because the thing is that even if you discard perfectly and you do perfect strategy, once in a while, like, you know, you can have blind luck and just utter like it's pretty common to see like noobs like you know, run away with the game. Okay, I am... Also, another thing important in Mahjong is determining how far you're away from a completed hand. Tenpai means like you're one away from a completed hand. That's like when you can declare Richi. You're just waiting on a single tile. But then beyond that, you have like Shanten, which is like your count of how far you're away from Tenpai. So Ishanten is 1 away from Tenpai, so that means that if you get 1 more tile you need, then you can declare Richi. And then it goes beyond that. 2 Shanten, Nishanten is 2 away right now, you know. So the farthest the hand can be from completion is like 6 Shanten technically, because you're always at the very least like 6 steps away from a completed hand at all times. Cause at worst your hand can be is completely separate and away, but not have any pairs. And that means that like if you get 7 pairs, you... Oh, cool. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Come on. I want this. Don't deny me. East games are good for viewer games, but do prefer South games for ranked. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. East games for viewer games. Then it helps people cycle, cause like East games can still go really long if you have a bunch of dealer repeats. Like it can go really long still, possibly. And then so South can go even more. Hey, welcome, Sim. Doing pretty well. Waiting for my tile. Come on, drop my tile. Or just draw it. Let me get to him. Come on. Oh. This is like hot potato now. Everyone's... I'm probably not the only person waiting on a completed hand too, because you got a bunch of people with calls. Oh, this is dangerous discard. Come on, let's do it on the last tile. Come on. Damn, I had like an expensive hand too. I had 3 Dora. That would have been at least like a Mangan probably. See, and we're still on repeat. It's East 3 still, because Metroid was one of the people in Tenpai, so he counted as one of the winners, quote unquote. So if the dealer is one of the winners, then you have a round repeat, the dealer repeat. Dealer's a good opportunity because you get more points as the dealer from winning, and if you win, you keep dealer. So like, dealer is one of the best opportunities to come back, and to also prevent other people from winning. Best position to be in is typically being the last wind. Yeah, good move for him to get into Tenpai ASAP, but sure was risky. Yeah, especially discarding like that 5 soul, that red 5 soul. That was like, if that was my tile. What the fuck? I only know the match tile version of Mahjong. Yeah, that's not really Mahjong. That's like matching cards. It could be Mahjong or it could be playing cards. It doesn't really matter at that point. That's just a matching objects game. See, and this is a case where you might want to abort early, like if someone declares like Ricci, but that might not be the best option here. You kind of evaluate how risky it is to keep going and how risky it is to abort, you know? Let's try for something. Whoops, I should have kept this for... Could have had Sanshoku. Khan! Oh boy, cons are risky. Well, I guess you're the... Oh! Yes! Ah, here we go. Thank you for that. Thank you for declaring that Khan and gave me an extra Dora and pushed me into Mangan territory. Thank you, Metroid. You needed a 5 for 7 pairs. Oh, that's unfortunate. I like Chitoitsu. It's one of my favorite hands. It's fun. 7 pairs. It's always sad when you don't complete a Chitoitsu because it's one of the cooler Yaku. Oh, I should have kept the 5. Yeah, that's a little bit advanced. to Damaten. But yeah, that would probably be a good strategy there. But honestly, like, it's so hard to resist the urge to hit Ricci for me too. Fuck, I'd rather just hit Ricci, honestly. Half the time. It's cruise control to cool. Yeah, Dama-10 is like when you're already like getting into like the intermediate advanced. Personally, don't like calling Ricci for 7 pairs. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't necessarily need to call Ricci for 7 pairs because, you don't necessarily need to call it because you already have a Yaku. You don't need Ricci as a Yaku. You can just win with Chitoitsu. And whatever Dora you have. The thing is, like, if a lot of times you need Ricci because otherwise you don't really have like any qualifying Yaku. You just have like, you know, 4 sequences and a pair, right? Ah, hell yeah, I win! Yes, with a Hatsu. It's fitting because my hair is white too. The power of white hair has won. GG everybody, thank you for the game. GG. I'm up for another one if anyone else wants to come in. I don't know if other people are waiting. So if anyone wants to come in, say something in chat, and then someone can go out. So is there anyone in chat that wants to? I'll give a few minutes, but otherwise then it's anyone's fair game if you want to rejoin Fruit. Alright, cool. Oh, I like that character. Let me change to Zawa's. What? Okay. I don't actually know who the character is on the left. Oh, you have that like super premium character. This is pretty interesting hand. That looks like Bridget. Yeah, it's like very voluptuous Bridget style. Alright, let's go. KO. Enjoy my two-hand hand. Oh, I already won. No, I'm just kidding. She pawn, she run, she nom. Oh, the ponyas. Pawn run nom yum. The pawns. Oh boy. Okay. Awesome. Yes. I don't think it's that valuable, but That's 4. And I'm dealer, so we get to dealer repeat. That worked out really well. Old man master. We have a master at the table. Oh boy, Khan. Too bad I'm not playing Haruna because she has the Khan emote. Uh-oh. Oh shit, the music. Time to abort. Ah, oh man, look at that. Whoosh. Let's put as much effort into a single character as we possibly can. That was that was the idea behind making that character, I think. Let's put as much effort as Blue Archives puts into like all their characters on a single character in Mahjong Soul. With the Vive 2D and everything. This character will pay for the servers. You guys aren't ready. Oh, yeah, that's right. I opened on a non-Yaku high wind. What's my plan? I'm going crazy. That's right, give me all the Yakuhai. All the non-Yakuhai wind. Yes! Honitsu! Half flesh. Honitsu's a cool one. That's when you have all of one suit and honors only. Half flesh because you have a flesh in a suit and you have honors. It's called full flesh, and people typically just use the Japanese names, but sometimes you end up forgetting those names. But if you play Mahjong any semi-regularly, it's just easier to use the Japanese names, honestly, because the English names are kind of not specific and not used as frequently, so they're not as, well, you know. Like, you can sort of get what people mean when they say, like, half outside hand, but, like, it still takes a little bit to think of it. Meanwhile, you can say chanta, and it's like, oh yeah, chanta. This is the last one. Possibly, if Rack wins, it can repeat. Oh man, is Metroid going for a flush as well? Half flush?
Reach.
Ah, Richie Ipatsu!
Reach. Ippatsu.
That's all I got though. Still second. Still second. Oh, that wasn't enough. That's how you can win and still lose, by the way. Like, if I was a smarter player, I might have been like, this hand is not going to be valuable enough for me to win the game if it wins against one of these players. But see, that's like higher level thinking. That's the cool thing about Mahjong, is that like it's fun at like all levels of thinking, I feel. Like even if you're like kind of noob and you're just like, what do I discard? Oh my god, what's going on? Yaku, I want to do the Yaku. Like even if you're just like in that state of like being new at the game, it's still fun. And it's also fun when you're like more like, okay, you know, like there's a lot of stuff to keep track of, and you also kind of don't have to. You can kind of just play at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you got lucky. All right, take care, Metroid. GG, Wreck. I think that might be enough for me now. Anyway, we spent a good hour playing a couple games. That was pretty good. It was some good games. GG's everybody. It was fun playing with you guys. But yeah, I think I might end up just ending a little early so I can get stuff done later on in the day, and then because I'm planning on streaming tonight, by the way, if you didn't know. I have another stream up tonight. It's probably gonna be MTG, I think. I've been kind of in an MTG mood lately, so we might be doing MTG. I haven't touched Yu-Gi-Oh in a little bit, but we might mess around with Yu-Gi-Oh at some point if I poke in. I don't know what's going on with Yu-Gi-Oh right now. I'm sure there's like a selection pack and other stuff. Hey, welcome, Gowalt. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Always welcome. But yeah, so that was a good Mahjong session. Thank you guys, it was fun. Maybe I'll do Saturday Mahjong more often. When I first started streaming, I was doing Saturday Mahjong like early in the morning, like at 9 a.m. because I had to, because that was back when like me and Misha shared a workplace room, and like I couldn't, like I was limited to streaming like in certain hours of the day, basically. But after I moved out and had out of that room and had the separate area for myself, yeah. And then I started being able to stream at whatever time, and then I opened up my schedule a little bit more and stream in the afternoons, like at 2. That's the story. Yeah. For the first 6 months of my streaming, I had to kind of like stream like pretty late or really early. Because I basically couldn't use the room at some parts of the day because Misha is using it for, you know, work and snakely duties. But we've gradually expanded the shrine and gotten bigger over time, so now we have a lot of room and everything, and it's nice. But anyway, yeah, thank you all. It was fun. I'll see you guys later on in the afternoon, or sorry, later on in the evening. Wait. Okay. Alright, thank you all for coming. I do appreciate it. Have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. I'll see some of you later. Thank you once again for playing. And see you later. Bye-bye! Thank you! That was smooth, Kumiko.